Hi and welcome. Today we will be talking a little about the BRUGMANSIA plant. There are numerous varieties, hybrids, and colors of the BRUGMANSIA plant. But today we will be focusing a bit on the BRUGMANSIA versicolor. This plant here is widely known as the devil's breath. It is also widely known as the angel's trumpet. It is sometimes called apricot, angel's trumpet. Some persons may call this shrub the zombie plant. This plant has numerous other names depending on your language, your location, your region, and who you ask. The BRUGMANSIA plant is a tropical plant that is native to the Central Americas, namely Ecuador and Colombia, but due to naturalization, it is now found in most countries all over the world. Even though there are numerous hybrid varieties, it still remains a tropical plant. For persons living in cold climates, what they would do for this shrub is to plant them in flower pots. Then, during the winter months or the cold season, they would take them indoors and take them out again during the spring, fall, or summer months. But for persons living in the tropical regions, which is the natural habitat for the BRUGMANSIA, this plant is evergreen and it blooms mostly all year round. While it is, however, beautiful, please remember that the flowers, the leaves, the seed, actually all parts of this plant may be poisonous. Please exercise caution with this beautiful shrub in your garden. Please ensure that our adventurous children do not eat these flowers or play with this shrub. Apart from being beautiful in your garden, borders, or edgings, the BRUGMANSIA plant also holds numerous medicinal uses. Please liaison with your personal medical personnel and herbalist before using the BRUGMANSIA plant, as this plant is to be used by advanced herbalists and traditionalists. In most cultures in Central Americas and the Caribbean, this plant is mainly used for spiritual purposes. Please liaison with your spiritualist before using this plant. In some folk medicine, herbalists or traditionalists would use the BRUGMANSIA plant to make an ointment which can be used to treat persons with arthritis. Herbalists or traditionalists can also use the BRUGMANSIA plant to treat certain skin infections. BRUGMANSIA plant can also be used to treat inflammation. There are numerous other ailments that the BRUGMANSIA plant is used for. This shrub, or the seeds of this shrub, can be used to make scopolamine. This drug, with the proper usage and dosage and in the right hands, can give numerous medicinal benefits. But criminals may use this same scopolamine for illicit activities. In a certain Latin American country, the illicit and illegal use of the devil's breath is a cause for great concern. So much so that the use of the devil's breath has overspilled into some Caribbean countries, where persons are now wary of strangers in broad daylight. Here, criminal elements would use the devil's breath on unsuspecting strangers and lure them into robberies, assault, and even worse. Why is the illicit use of the devil's breath by criminals a cause for concern for Caribbean islands, you may ask? Please remember that most Caribbean islands depend heavily on tourism. If the criminal elements get away with using the devil's breath on tourists and locals, this would be a grave impact on not only tourism revenue but also the gross domestic product of that Caribbean island. Let us also be mindful of the lingering health issues that may arise after the assault in terms of health issues or the psychological impact on each victim. Please be mindful and compassionate. Whilst everyone is responsible for their personal safety, the bottom line is we should rid ourselves of these heartless criminals. Always remember temperance, and please do not smoke the leaves of the BRUGMANSIA VERICOLor plant unless it is within your culture. Please let us not experiment at this time. Thank you for watching.